find a vibe. From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, southern hospitality. Slugger field the church, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, Louisville taking over.
Apologies, good people. Welcome. Welcome to the post-game show. I'm your host, of course, Marcus David. I see the chat is in an aggressive form tonight. Take your time, hit the YouTube channel, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Otherwise, I have to assume you're just hating from the sideline. What's going on, good people? Jonathan in the building. Bruce is balling out. Gary Crump. Are you still sitting in the young waiting for us to break 120? Are you really doing that? Of course, we got the lovely lady Lauren in the building, keeping these YouTube streets safe. See how fast I can catch up. Denzel in the building. Ooh. Cheers. Caston, we got a new member in the building. Of course, my mic wasn't ready. Cheers. Sorry, good people, about the sloppy start. Woo! Everyone knows when I get excited, I forget to pull the mic back in front of me. What took y'all so long to correct my mistakes? Evening to the Midnight family. Long time no see. Where you been at? Zoo Grease, Bullying Training. Dave Brown, what's good? T-Rezzle in the building. Getting all the shout outs. Good stuff. Ooh. And I was wondering about our athleticism. They were committed to the defense tonight. Dave, that was just me screwing up. That was just me screwing up. Brenda Sue as well, still at the game. Well, thanks for joining us from the game. Don't get in trouble on our behalf. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, you know it's got to be a short show. Actually, it's got to be a short show. I'll periodically check the score before we get everybody. Bethune-Cookman took Auburn to overtime, and Auburn shot over 30 free throws at home. I hope your schedule is clear tomorrow. Because that would be one of those, hey, Steve, I think you're going to have it covered tomorrow. Cody's still at the game as well. But I will say this. Out of most games, I'll say still getting to know your team, you can watch blowouts a lot better when you have like a team full of new players. Everything's new. Ali Khalifa's new. Kanai Roof's new development, new body is still new. I mean, Javon Hadley's the only person you're used to seeing consistency. Mikel Brown's new. Kobe Rogers is new. McNeely's new. Conwell Woolley is new. So you're just like I said, this is game one. Blowout or no blowout. You're meeting a team. Need to move down to the empties for sure. I don't know. Nowadays with inflation, they probably try to block that. Mmm. Mmm. You know what? We should all block out one game that's going to like most likely be a blowout or something. And just the whole Midnight family just go meet over at a bar area at the or at the Galt House. I can get that sponsored too. Oh, we have a sponsored bourbon session, Midnight family meetup. He is adjusting. Gonna have to get more physical. How funny is this? Oh, did he? You know what? I'm sitting here. Look, I'm over here falling behind. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? I thought I was even further behind because the score, they still had 26 points. Ooh, is he in there at this time? Okay. See, this is your fault. Gary Crump, I was just in the chat. I was hosting the post-game show. Then you make a comment about the game. Now I got ooh. Oh, you got to be there. You got to be ready for that. Stop. Y'all are ahead of me. I'm coming back to the show. Don't get me looking at the game. The ceiling for this team is sky high. It's too early now. But when they hit that peak, watch out. Um, are you afraid to put an award or a number on peak? Listen, go ahead, David. Go ahead and jump off the cliff. What is peak? Yeah, please hit the like button. Take a second. If you're watching on Twitter at the moment, take a second, come over to the YouTube button, hit the like button, and you can jump in the chat. Oh, they earned the right to wear black retros. You know that, Coach Crumb, you had to earn that. I didn't earn it. Mm. Mm. Okay. What did you learn? Right now, for the next 5 minutes, we'll start with this. What did you learn tonight? Did you learn? Did you learn that McNeely was a better shooter than you thought? Did you learn Mikel Brown was more athletic than you thought? Did you learn Sananda Frew maybe less of a scoring threat than you thought? Did you learn more about the unselfishness of Kobe Rogers? I learned that they're trying to let Woolley get more comfortable bringing the ball up the court. That looked very intentional today, which I do like. We talked about it late last week about having a team where everybody could get comfortable with the ball. That's that's Kenai Ruth's next step. Like, if I'm talking to Kenai Roots, I'm saying, hey, you're going to have to get comfortable going full speed up the wing with the basketball. And even if there's a little bit of defense around you, you got to get comfortable driving the ball up the court. You're too talented. You're too useful to not be a full steam, being able to handle the ball comfortably. Now, I've seen him practicing, working on it, but he really is going to have to, he's going to have to spend 25 dedicated minutes with a defender pushing the ball up the sideline with with limited miss dribbles. If you miss dribble, you got to start back, just some kind of thing like that. Are y'all see, stop teasing me. That's a fact. That's a fact. Cheers. Yeah, right. You're right. You're right, and I'm wrong. You are putting in the work. Health is always peak. Okay, hit a 3. Okay, fair. Yeah, that's every team. They're very unselfish. Jake, that's the pride part of how unselfish they are. And Gary, the sad part is I thought Zan Payne was decent. Oh, Slam Tanner, you didn't know. Aren't you the one that said make sure we do a show tonight? Okay, good call. The women's basketball team beat UConn. Shout out. Who got the 4-point what? Did Frew get the 4-point play? Mm. But Fabian, here's the crazy thing. You're going to see that South Carolina State, I'm sorry. You're going to see that team end up, you're going to see that South Carolina State team end up in the MEAC championship or something. I mean, you could see that in the first couple plays. Cole Goodrich. I got my shirt. Thank you. Cole. No, thank you for participating in the raffle. Are we going to do a giveaway tonight? Listen, if you're too tired, put in. If we need to do a giveaway, put a Y in the chat. Because we can give away something. We can have a giveaway. So if you think, and thank you for participating in the raffle. And thank you for being patient with Lauren. Because it's her fault. Oh. No. Listen, we went early, but definitely hit the like button. That's a good feeling. Okay. Yep. Light it up in the chat. Put a yes if we need to have another giveaway. Put it in if you're tired and we need to push it back. Because I do understand that. If y'all are feeling tired. So who does the player of the game go to? I know it's early. Player of the game. Player of the game. No. The nose might be winning. Slam Tanner has Roots as the player of the game. Okay. Argue with the ball, right? For those of you who are watching on Twitter, you want to be notified when we do the giveaway. So come over to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, because you won't be able to put your entry in unless you're on the YouTube channel. It's a free giveaway, but I'm seeing more no's, I think, than yeses. Actually, let's do this. Hold on one second. Wait a minute. Can I do a poll? Can I do a poll in the chat? I thought I could. I don't know. We'll figure it out later on. Okay. We got eyes and ears on the ground. Still here working at the Yum. Come see me at the Fantasy. So Midnight Family at the Yum. Holla at Cashmere. I did. Listen, every game that McNeely has a good defensive game, that raises that McNeely's defense raises my ceiling as much as anybody. I would say McNeely and Roots are capable of raising my ceiling. I mean, of course, Sananda Fru has to work it out, but okay, give me 10 seconds to make sure I'm not doing something wrong. Okay. Okay. What is this? Okay. I got it. Okay. Give me 15 seconds. I got to type real quick. Okay, let's see. Did it post in the chat? Tell me if y'all can see the poll or not. Again? Mm. I think I accidentally closed the chat. I screwed up. Okay, did they hit 100? And do y'all see the poll question on there? Because I might have screwed that right on up. If you see it, let me know. If you don't see it, let me know. Okay, I see it now. That's really close, though. Ronnie Ron in the building. Okay, it was up. Yes, if you're watching on Twitter, you definitely don't want to miss the giveaways. Y'all know how much awesome swag I can give away, or I do give away. And remember, the Midnight Family shirts are okay. Let me get back to being serious. I'm sorry, I got so distracted. Okay, what do we learn? If Isaac McNeely, these are kind of my hottest like basketball brain. Okay, this is gonna be my high intensity basketball brain. Okay, I'll give you about 10 quick ones. Rashawn Myers tagged me in tweet talking about the explosiveness of Mikel Brown, which I agree with him 100%. That Mikel Brown explosiveness could add a different element that I thought we might be missing. The athleticism at the point guard spot with a guy like Mikel Brown could be fascinating. Number two, I kind of covered it shortly. If Isaac McNeely is not going to be, if on the help side, he's there and he's not going to be a full liability. Now, listen, he doesn't have to be the strongest defender. He just can't be a liability. And if he's going to put pressure if he's going to put that much pressure offensively on other people, he is going to be a weapon, and he's going to set some record numbers, but he has to stay in balance on the shot. After he hits a shot, he usually gets a little, I don't want to say cocky, but kind of just a bit loose with his footwork. So Isaac McNeely just needed him to steady his footwork. Steady his footwork and make sure he's not a liability on defense. Ceilings up. Kenai Ruths. The better he plays, the more difficult it's going to be for him to impress me, because I'm going to want to demand more out of him. I want his dunks to be more authoritative. whatever. I want him to dunk the ball with more authority. Kenai Roos. Because you're going to get into high level competition. You're going to get into high intensity games where you're going to have to explode through contact to finish those dunks. And I think I want him, I need him to start training for the physicality of finishing stronger through contact. Even when he's wide open, I want him to dunk the ball strong like he's going through contact. That's his next improvement. And he has to be able to get comfortable dribbling the ball up both sidelines really fast. You got to help the guards out. You're too talented of an individual not to be able to push the ball up on the wing. Ali Khalifa is such a good passer that he's going to get a couple opportunities to drive past the big. And I don't want him stopping under the basket and pump faking at 6'10", 6'11". I know he's still, like, psychologically, he doesn't have a lot of athleticism, but he's going to have to be able to just protect the ball and finish off the glass. He can hold off with his left arm and put that ball on the glass and get some layups. Yeah, because a lot of lanes are going to open up for him to steal some easy buckets himself. But he wants to pass and he wants to set everybody else up, which is fine. But at some point, he's going to have to be a bit of a threat around the basket. Louis V in the building. 104-45. Did y'all, what? 45? Did they just go on a tear? Mm. Oh no. They just took the video down. Oh no. Gosh darn it. They probably just, it's easy to feel like a team's running up the score on you when they're just still playing really hard. Very unselfish. Nova and BYU. Hey, listen, when you start Infinite Rosetta in the building, cheers, cheers, cheers. Listen, spend the next 2 days watching replays of other teams around the country. Now, the only thing that's going to worry me is the uber athletic big and the lob threat. You know, the super big that might be able to get a lot of easy buckets. But outside of that, the way this team coaches, shares the ball, takes care of the ball, hustles for the 50-50 balls, like, they cover a lot of ground to get you in a good position, seeding wise. Now, I can't guarantee we won't get screwed at the finish line and get the worst draw in the tournament. I agree with that. He will slam Tanner. He's gonna catch some people. And then there's that. Okay, so does Ruths get your game ball? Putting in the work. The defense effort. The defense effort, got to foul less. But I'd rather foul and get referees used to us playing aggressive. What about the commentator talking about Mikel Brown? They're trying to kick him out the gym all the time. Or he's a lot closer than what he thought. River Frog in the building? Is that a yes to the giveaway? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, for Kanai. Kanai can be a lob threat. No. No, he doesn't have that kind of quick twitch. He has the load up, but he can. I think he can. His jumping ability can be developed, but right now he takes too much time to load up. I don't think he's a quick jumper. A1, Cardinal Camp, A1, absolute A1. Listen, everybody likes their type of players. Sacrifice screeners, sacrifice passers, catch and shoot guys. This team has a lot. Look, Woolley, just dog. Charles, you telling the truth, but I don't give a damn about what these scouts notice. I need them dunking the ball harder, not for aesthetics. I need them dunking the ball harder because when you get that opportunity against Kansas again, I don't need that dunk getting blocked. Did Kobe Rogers block a dunk? Did Kobe Rogers block a dunk from a big today? Or were my eyes deceiving me? And look, don't get people revved up on Jordan conversation. No, I enjoy it thoroughly. But like I said on the show today, I can get past crappy seasons because I think the program strength can survive anything. And like I said, and y'all know me, like I don't mind struggle because it makes you appreciate the good stuff more. Ruth's really impressed tonight. Not yet, but when we add a 6'10" guard / forward, a 6'10" wing guard forward in Case and Pryor, then we may become the deepest team in college basketball or close to it. Did Kobe block a dunk, Jordan? That's what I thought. And it looked like a big. Roos had the double-handed block on defense. Good job. Because that says he was being fundamentally sound and doing his job. Kobe Rogers got that block. Ooh, that left hand dunk. I'm sorry, it wasn't left-handed. It was still two-handed. But listen, Cole, the more impressive thing is that last-second ball fake before he dunked it, because he knew he was going to dunk it when he turned the corner. But that extra ball fake was just to freeze everybody to get them out of the canvas, right? To get them out of the frame. So of course the dunk was nice, was awesome. You know me, nobody appreciated it more than me. And he jumps better off his right leg. So he's going to catch a lot of people off guard. Nobody expects you to dunk off the wrong leg. Or if you do, you're a known jumper. But that was nice. Then there's that part. You start looking at your guard and saying, he dunking on people. Why aren't y'all dunking on people like that? Right. Because that's a culture thing. Keeping them in play. I used to hate when Coach Crone said, Marcus, When you block the ball, just catch it. What? Marcus, when you go up and block it, don't knock it into the third row. Just catch the ball and come down and go score. It's selfish when you block it out of bounds. Everybody else be hyped. Marcus, don't block it out of bounds. Just keep the back. Coach, who the fuck you think I am? Who you think I am, LeBron? But then again, you think about it, he's like, Marcus, when I coached Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he would just go up and catch the ball when he blocked it. It's like, yeah, I bet he did, coach. I had a kid named B. Walton, and he would never block the ball out of bounds. He would just catch it. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, the ball fake put the extra on it. He's working on his handles, but he needs to work desperately on his ball handling. Healamore Bay in the building. What's good? We are lit. And yeah, right. And the culture sets in more. 53.2. Court vision. Shout out to Coach Crub. Against the press. Yes. Need to get better on getting each other open. I listen. When I was watching, I would definitely put a focus on whatever the philosophy is on getting the ball in bounds against pressure. We got to take away the angles. We're giving opponents good angles to steal the ball. I do agree with that. I don't like the angles we take on the inbounds. Now, if the guy taking the ball out of bounds is a little more decisive, it doesn't look as dangerous. But again, high pressure teams take those gambles. You can't give a defender angles like we gave tonight. Kanai's your guy. We did actually. I just brought that up. Listen, I might be a little behind, so you might have been in here for the Kobe Rogers conversation, but we definitely did just talk about that. Don't mess with a loaded deck. Excited to see everybody in here again. If you're on Twitter, come to the Facebook. I don't want you to miss the giveaways. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Do not want you to miss the giveaways and the impromptus. Okay. Do I need a Coach Kelsey post game before we get out of here? Let me know. Let me know if I need a Kelsey post game. Let me make sure it's not up and running on Twitter. Actually, we could have a little bit extra fun. We could have a little extra fun by going here. I don't know if the 93.9 is going just yet with the post game, but y'all can let me know on that one. Mikel, he has a load of talent. And the more he understands what Coach Kelsey wants out of the system, the more he's going to be a natural, even a more natural passer. Who are we talking about with that one? Ooh. He's a big Kobe fan. Oh, Kobe Rogers. Look, somebody said something about Jordan, and I'm thinking Kobe, and I made a LeBron mention. Yeah, big fan of Kobe Rogers. Yes. Oh, did we talk about Kobe Rogers? Right. The particular play calls. Okay. Now I got this, but I have to. It's a little late, but we'll get that one in here. I try to check for it. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. I don't know if I'll be able to upload that. Yeah, I was saying that during the game. They're probably like, okay, he's the real deal. Can you imagine being South Carolina State, seeing Mikel, knowing he's a freshman? I know. Then there's that part. You don't think Zoo will be a O lineman? Wait till we get Pryor back. I love that we press. Yeah, appreciate you. Listen, I don't think this. I think we came ready to play. I think we jumped on them. Listen, if you move the ball good, shoot good, play hard defense, keep them out the paint. They miss a couple shots. You jump on them early, they press. That's not even a Hold on. Sorry, we'll put that right on the board. Boom. Five, four, three, two, one. You fall in love with your job. Minutes aren't up. Conwell Cruz for 12. Mikel Brown. McNeely 17. Hadley 13. Kanarus had 27, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Boy, that Roots line is something crazy. I like that Roots line. 4 rebounds out of McNeely. He was mixing it up. I want that block shot number to go up out of Frew. Conwell 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. That's it. Listen, and he's a winner. He's here to win. I was happy looking at Conwell's demeanor. No, I'm not gonna reward his handle yet. I'm not gonna reward Kanaru's handle just yet. He has too much potential. Mm-hmm. He could have played a few games. Is that your guy, Robert? Yeah, but that's why I say take my time with him. I wouldn't be rushing to get I wouldn't be rushing to get Pryor back. Even if you got to sacrifice the UK game. I know Steve would just hate hearing me say that, but even if you got to sacrifice some early games, some early big games, waiting to get Pryor back at full tilt health is the long-term planning, in my opinion. Is the long-term right move, long-term planning. Mm-hmm. 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 What you mean any game but that one? I like the pace we played at. This Pryor played well at this pace. With his confidence, he can adjust to the pace, but he got to be like his psychological confidence, yes, but he has to get his leg fully confident. But he has to be working double time in the swimming pool, on the Vertimax, on the just on all of the like he has to put in the extra work on all the joints around his knee to get like ridiculously confident. And listen, it's hard to sit around and even when you're back playing, you still got to sit around and getting treatment all day long. I mean, it's hard to make yourself do that. So I understand why his return, you got to be slow with the confidence. They are legit. Ricky, there's going to be a fine line with him between adjusting to the game, getting nasty, and he is who he is. But now that it's getting on film, Coach Kelsey is going to be able to show him how he looks. His people going to be able to tell him, like, dude, why are you falling? He fell at least 3 times unnecessarily. See, I left the room for the goaltend. But it's gonna like I said, getting tough is gonna start with something as simple as I don't want to see you on the floor. And once he locks it in his mind to not fall, then he's gonna play tougher in other areas. But you just gotta come up with a rule for him, like in practice, just like every time you fall, that's funny. Largest halftime lead in U of L history, not bad. I got a feeling, and in the change of style of play nowadays, there'll be a lot of record breaking. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta learn to beat the fix too. You gotta rely on your high basketball IQ to beat the fix. Adjust to the refs. Coach Kelsey talked about adjusting to the refs. Is there a post-game show on? Is there a post-game show on at all? Is there a Coach Kelsey post-game press conference? Let's check it out real quick. Okay, this is cut up real good. They bootlegging out here. Ooh, they bootlegging. Okay. I don't see the Coach Kelsey post game. Anybody got that? You got the Coach Kelsey post game? We'll try to shoot it out real quick. Pat Kelsey quotes. Okay, I got it. Sit tight, good people. Here we go. Boom. Sit tight with me. Boom, boom, boom. I just saw it. There it is.
South Carolina State the whole first half. A lot of second efforts.
Stability.
Sorry. I don't think that's my fault, but. Sorry, I didn't know that was I didn't know it was screwing up with y'all. I'm sitting here watching it. I was sitting here enjoying it, y'all.
Responsibilities, our transition defense responsibilities, our guard the ball, our gaps. And because of that, we get better coming out of this game. If it's 10 minutes left and we're up by
Can you hear it now?
And then we just start playing, just kind of hanging out, then we take a step backwards. So that's what I was most proud of.
Can y'all hear it now?
Just going on that, I would wager 95% of games that get in that situation, it does just get to hanging out. How hard is it for a group of guys to be at that kind of a focus? I mean, first game out and all that.
It's a great teaching opportunity, right, as the head coach and as a leader, because it's what we preach all the time. You could come out of a game and win by whatever we won by, and you could win by 30, 40 points, and you could be really disappointed because you weren't on the things that you hold, that you value. So we have an older group and a veteran group. I was saying it in the huddle, but they were kind of saying it before I even got there. So just proud of their mentality, how they continue to attack.
DL was good.
Coach, in the first half, didn't give up your first field goal made until, I believe, 10 minutes into the first half. Only 3 field goals made for South Carolina State the whole first half. a lot of efforts, second, third deflections, things of that, just effort plays. What does that mean? That it really seemed like they were almost had more energy defensively than even on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think so. Big point of emphasis was limiting their second shots because they're a very good offensive rebounding team. I mean, they crash hard. I told them it was going to be collisions all night long, but we had to go out and hit first and not allow them to get their, their sprint-ins, if you will, and get close to the basket. And there were a lot of scrums, and I thought we came up with a ton of 50-50 balls. And the thing that I ultimately we probably didn't do as well as I wanted is guarding without fouling. They shot too many free throws and kind of took the air out of the momentum of the game a little bit. But some of those were like holds and grabs. Those are just kind of undisciplined plays that we can clean up.
Pat, some of the things that come out of a game like this, you chalk it up, it won't necessarily play out the same. But I thought the way you guys passed the ball and the assist on 69% of your made baskets seems like something that's going to stick for this. Did you recruit to that? Did you purposely, figure that it was going to be a lot of ball sharing rather than having getting the guy who needs the ball and is ball dominant on offense?
Well, I think the ball has energy, right? When the ball moves, your offense has energy. We got selfless guys. Just like sticking to our defensive principles when we were up by a lot of points, we continued to share when we were up by a lot of points. It's easy to all of a sudden start saying, well, man, I want to get mine. I want to get my points. And that's something else, and I'm glad you brought it up, that we continued to give up good for great. And we're always hunting great on offense. And our guys know what are great shots that we hunt. And they did. They shared it. It's a selfless group.
You can tell he's proud of them staying locked in.
Yeah, this was a career high for Kanai. I mean, he was able to showcase a lot of stuff in the second half. I'm just curious, where do you see the biggest growth in him? Now here he is as a sophomore. I'm heading into his second year in your system.
Well, he's growth in a lot of ways. One, physically, he's grown. We came back. It's already been documented. You guys have written about it. We came back in the summer, gosh, he looks taller. And then Eli measured him, and he had grown like an inch or an inch and a half.
That's what it looked like.
Big, wide, clothes hanger shoulders, and now he's putting weight on.
God, I hate to ask for so much from Kanai.
Continues to work. He's got a great way about him. Loves the game. He's we all know he's extremely talented, but he is a unbelievable teammate. Phenomenal teammate. Kanai is so much about others and so much about
I can get pissed about that.
Sacrificing for those guys. Everything that we value in our program, he exemplifies. And he's just going to continue to go like this.
Just to follow up on that, when he was in here, he spoke about, you're emphasizing players when they get their name called, to empty the tank. And that's something that with him, you talked about a lot last year when he had those
security
those
cards.
He seemed to empty the tank. Do you feel like that he's kind of like a leader in that sense? Kind of setting an example in that way, guys.
Yeah, he leads by example. I mean, he leads with his voice. I mean, just because you're not a quote unquote captain doesn't mean you're a leader. I mean, Kanai is always encouraging other guys.
I got to get a refill.
He's
Let's listen to Coach. I'll be right back.
And he really does empty the tank. I mean, there's some times that we're joking. It's like he blacks out there. He just plays to exhaustion. He's just coming over and his eyes are rolling back a little bit. You tell him to go try to get every single rebound, and he literally tries to go get every single rebound. So, no, he's fun to coach, and he's a really good player.
All right.
I think, do you have one?
Okay, Tony, go ahead.
Curious what you think about your team in transition and what you thought about the atmosphere of the crowd tonight.
Yeah, I thought, obviously if we got a huge lead, it's hard for the crowd to maintain that energy all the time. But there were a couple big, big runs and big moments and big dunks where there was a big explosion. It's tough. It's a late game, 9 o'clock on a school night. So, I was impressed with the energy they brought. I want to give a big shout out to my beloved student body. I thought the Kansas game, they were unbelievable. Thought they came big tonight. I went up because my mom reminded me when we beat Bucknell, I didn't go up into the stands to thank the students, so she doesn't like that. And I just totally forgot. I was walking out, and she goes, "You didn't thank the students." So by that time, there wasn't many left, but I still went up and dapped a few up. Those are my dogs.
Sonata just seems like he's getting more and more active tonight. It seemed like he completely shut down anything in the paint. Wouldn't let the guys get down there. Can you just talk about, it just seems like every game he's getting better and better and better.
Sonata's an exceptional defender. He's a really good defender. He's long. He's got good timing. He touches the ball. He blocks shots. He's really good in picking. Roll defense. He's a 6'11", 260. He's a big, strong kid. So, it's like the one game, I forget what it was. Maybe it was Kansas where I think he had one field goal attempt, but I told you guys, like, he graded really highly in overall efficiency because he affected the game in a lot of different ways that maybe don't show up on the stat sheet. And, so thought he did a good job. You could tell he's getting more comfortable, and he's going to be really good for us.
Thanks, everyone. See you Thursday.
Thanks, everybody.
Boom. Good job, Coach. Good job, Coach. To answer your question, Stoner, I do. After the Kentucky game, it turns into more of a full season thing instead of a Kentucky rivalry thing. So I do like the idea of holding them out till after that game. Fru and Khalifa. Fru Khalifa's Greece. Sorry, I screwed it up. Appreciate it. Yeah, I screwed that up. He's going to get more minutes. But again, take care of the ball. 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 Be able to advance the ball cleanly. Last exercise. Instead of me going individuals, give me your most passionate grade. Give me your best grade and your worst grade. That's how we'll do. Give me your best grade and your worst grade for each player. I know it's hard to give a bad grade in blowouts like this, but just give me your best grade and your worst grade. And it might, listen, your worst grade might be because you didn't like their hairstyle, or you didn't like how many times they fell, or you didn't like them not screaming loud enough after an and one. Give me your best grade and your worst grade, and it doesn't have to make sense why you did it. King Dom, you missed the giveaway? You missed the giveaway on the toboggans and the sweatshirt? Man, listen. There was just enough people to say no because they're retired tonight. But again, if you're on Twitter, that's the last warning I'm going to give you. If you're on Twitter, you better subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get the notifications. You can get the alert that there's going to be a giveaway because I give away the best swag. And the swag comes in all shapes and sizes from small, medium, large, extra large, triple X. All you have to do is subscribe. If you got any extra questions for me, don't hesitate to email me at madefortheville, MadeForTheVille, Made for the Ville. A's across the board. He said, I ain't playing this game. I like every time it shows Peyton Siva over there, my heart is warm because there's no better fit. A's across the board. Woolley offense C, defensively B+. He plays hard. I was saying that Woolley is the only guy that might take bad shots, and sometimes you need a guy to force a bad shot to break a rut. But he is the only guy that will force a shot. I mean, everybody will force one shot a game, 1 or 2 shots a game, but Woolley, he's still offensive minded. 100%. Like I said, you need some of them. I don't mind that. I don't think he's selfish. I just think he's offensive minded at times. Has to get stronger with the ball under the basket. DL, I agree. I will definitely deduct Ali Khalifa being able to finish around the basket. Mikel A+, Z, Big Zoo is C-. Got to finish more. Fall less. Yeah. Everybody, if you want to take away points on falling, I'm going to ride with you. I did. I got you together. Andre, I got you. Don't worry about it. Defensively, Kobe, and it's just a menace. Kobe Rogers is a menace. C-, I get that one. Okay, hold on. Let me check this out really quick. Ooh. Listen. Jordan, for Kenai Roos, he can be everything athletic, everything defensive minutes. I would stick Kenai Roos and tell him, I would attach him to Kobe Rogers and say, you be Kobe Rogers in your body, and this will be your last season of college basketball. He can play any role on the team outside of really just bringing the ball up the court. But Kobe Rogers is not just like a true traditional point guard. So I would just say, hey, you watch Kobe Rogers and do everything he does. And I would tell Kobe, if you really care, I mean, not if you do, you obviously care. You're obviously a team first guy. You're obviously a winner. I would tell Kobe Rogers, I would just attach him to Kenai and say, Kenai, everything Kobe tells you, you listen. Kenai or Kobe, you teach him everything you know, and we'll be in the Final Four. Put in the work, Kenai, with Kobe Rogers, and you'll be gone. But don't worry, if he leaves, it'll be because we just got to a Final Four. Now, what happens after that, I can't tell you. Sorry, let me catch up. I done got behind all crazy. Yep. I can't believe they called a zone breaker for Javon Hadley on that side. Hey y'all, it's hard to catch an alley oop to the backside. Where you looking back like that? It's hard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Man, Javon Hadley is going to be hard to grade because I'm probably going to give him just a B plus all the time because he's never going to force anything. He's always going to be in the right position defensively. You're going to get everything you can get out of Javon Hadley in every game. So I think he's stuck at a B plus, which is a piece of crap thing for me to do. I shouldn't do that. But a B plus is I grade harshly. So if it's like in college, like y'all know what I'm talking about. I used this example the other day. If you took a course and was pass fail, and all you had to do was pass and not worry about the grade, Javon Hadley is like B fail. If a professor said, "I'll give you a B plus and you never have to come to class again," would you complain and say, "Well, what if I want to work hard and work hard and work hard and get an A plus?" Most people say, "Give me my B plus." Mm. Mm. Agreed. He saves his A pluses for the physical games. Outside of that, just mark him down as a B plus on your golf card, scoring card. And we can see, I hate saying garbage, man. He's reliable. Yes. Stronger, tougher with the ball, more aggressive. He's always a B plus. And the football is keeping us pumped. It's keeping us, distracted. It's keeping us with content, all that good stuff. Tough crowd, Tanner. Tanner, you need to change your name to Tough Crowd Tanner. The team is a C, only on not knocking down wide open dimes. Brown is giving them in the corner. Should have had like 10 assists. Tough Crowd Tanner. I feel you. Tough Crowd Tanner giving y'all facts. And he's a glue guy. And there's the glue element. Yep. He can handle all the pressure situations. He's a dope. Dennis, not becoming. He's been a very, very, very we play Kentucky in a week. My God. And then there's that element. Okay. I know. You got Kentucky. You're still in it in the football playoff conversation. And the playoff rankings come out tomorrow. That's why I'm saying we might do a show tomorrow night. We might have to do a college football playoff ranking show tomorrow night and give away some shit. So Twitter, I'm telling you, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You want to get the notification. Listen, good people, we might be right here in less than 24 hours talking about the playoff rankings getting turned up tomorrow night. But listen, y'all, listen, get some rest, please. please, or you can rock out to the anthem. Good night, y'all.
From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flows, Southern hospitality. Slugger field the church, or we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the real, history in the making. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the field, Louisville taking over.